This is the Old Rectory in Yielden, Bedfordshire, a property with over 6,000 square feet of meticulously refurbished living space with 6 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms dating back to the Tudor times, and it sits on a plot of 10 acres with over 1,000 square feet of outbuildings and a beautiful swimming pool and outside entertainment space. Let's take a look around. We'll start the tour in the kitchen. It's a wonderful kitchen, handmade of course with granite and walnut tops. What makes it very special is there is a wood-burning stove for those cosy winter nights, but there's also French doors in front of me here taking out to a side terrace for eating al fresco. There's a 4-oven electric Aga here with a separate electric stove as well, and there's a pantry hidden away too. To the left of me there's a summer kitchen. I'll show you that later, but for now let's go through and see the dining room. The dining room just off of the kitchen has room for a 10-seater table, a sofa and a sideboard, and through these lovely sash windows you have glimpses of the pool and the gardens. The owner's style is truly wonderful, it's beautifully decorated and there's fantastic light fittings throughout. We'll come back later to show you this wing of the house where there's an entertainment room and snug as well. But for now, I'm going to show you the orangery, the drawing room and the library. We're walking past access to the cellar here where the plumbing of the house is and the downstairs loo. And actually this is the entrance hall with Queen Anne staircase. But let me show you the drawing room. There can be few rooms that are both as impressive and as cosy as this drawing room, with its open fire and panelled walls. In fact, this house is quite a warm home throughout the winter period, but because of the thick stone walls, it stays cool in the summer. We understand that it is quite economical to run. Now, let me show you into the study or library and see what you think of that. Yes, this room is really very nice with its panelled walls, bespoke bookshelves, study area, and in actual fact the owners have got it set up as another snug room with TV and log-burning stove, but it would be an amazing place to work or study. And actually when we study the history of the house, that's really interesting. It was once lived in by William Dell, who was the rector of Yielden and a prominent parliamentarian during the English Civil War. He was a supporter of Cromwell and actually invited John Bunyan to preach at the church here in the village. It's quite possible that Bunyan would have joined him and his family for dinner sometime. Anyway, let's go and have a look at the orangery. There can be few better places to entertain, certainly on summer evenings, than in this wonderful room. This orangery has been added at great cost by our clients, and like with all the works that they've done over the years, it has been finished to the highest of standards. Indeed, they've spent over £1.1 million refurbishing this property. It is immaculate, there is nothing to be done. Unlike many older homes that don't often have inside-outside living space, with this great room, you do have that. And this opens out to where the pool is with the outside entertainment area, the gardens beyond and the field that's beyond that. What we're going to do now is go and look at that other wing of the house where we'll find the summer kitchen, the snug and the amazing entertainment room. Just off of the main kitchen behind me is this summer kitchen. Of course you'd use this throughout the year as a utility room, but it does work well in the summer because if you have the Aga off, you've got top of the range appliances behind me, wonderful butler sink and through French doors in front of me to the terrace. To the right of me here is the rear lobby where you can come into the house, and perhaps that's the way you would come in most of the time. There's the cosiest of snugs here, the smallest room in the house, there's another log burner there, and then we've got the entertainment room. This room is a dream for many people. Whilst on the front of the house there's a Tudor rose adorning the stonework, this section, probably a former coach house, is the newest part of the house, built in 1837. It's now this fantastic vaulted room. Our client chooses an entertainment room with bar, there's room for a pool table, and of course a wonderful log burning stove behind me. And again this opens out to the terrace, which is just to the side of the pool. So now, we've seen the downstairs of the Old Rectory. We're going to head upstairs, but before we do, let me give you a tour of the garden. The gardens, as we've mentioned a few times, have beautiful lawns, front and back, The pool and entertainment space is a standout feature. The pool has a safety cover that's strong enough to hold a Rolls Royce as the marketing goes, and so you can be at peace that your children will be safe. The gardens include a summer house which is used as changing rooms for the pool, and there's a wonderful Alitex greenhouse that stores its own water and of course is beautiful to look at. The front gardens are to the side of the sweeping driveway that takes you from the electric gates opening at a touch of a button around to where you'll find a double garage to the side of the property. There's also a workshop and a tractor store as well. And beyond the main gardens, you'll find a field. Overall, it's a 10-acre plot. The field is currently let to wild, but you could of course turn it into paddocks and build stables as well. This is a wonderful location and it looks out over open countryside behind. And now, as we step up onto the half landing of this Queen Anne staircase and this wonderful window with views of the front garden, you can imagine coming downstairs each morning and getting a sight of this. Quite special. And in fact, quite special is every view out of every window at the Old Rectory. It's such a private property, although you're in the heart of the village, that every window you look out of, you can't see another house. And that's quite special. Let me show you the bedrooms. Whilst not the main bedroom, this is one of my favourite rooms. Beautifully decorated as with the whole house, and of course a good size. You've got this double aspect where you look over the front gardens here and to the side lily pond through these windows. It's a lovely space. Of course, the main bedroom is particularly impressive. Let's go and take a look. This principal bedroom suite is like staying in a 5-star country hotel in the best room they have available. There are great views of course, and it's a fantastic size. Beautifully decorated, there are full-height wardrobes that even hide a TV. But there is also a dressing room, of course, and a beautiful bathroom with stylish bath and separate shower that looks out over the back gardens. So we've seen 2 of the wonderful 6 bedrooms. There are 2 further bedrooms on the top floor. One has its own sitting area, and perhaps those spaces would be fantastic for children. And there's a bathroom on the landing behind me. And then through this door, you'll find 2 further bedrooms, one with an ensuite, and there's also a separate bathroom here. What this means is that whilst our clients have fully incorporated that space into the main house, there is a separate staircase that leads to a landing from the kitchen, so it makes for very practical multi-generational living should you wish. In fact, it used to be a self-contained apartment. So there it is, the Old Rectory in Yielden. Let me tell you a bit about the area. Yielden, we understand, has a fantastic community spirit. Villages organise safari suppers, for example. There's events all the time at the village hall with a bar night once a month. And the village is surrounded by the beautiful North Bedfordshire countryside. North Bedfordshire is a relatively undiscovered area, but actually there are the most wonderful villages, the most beautiful countryside, and it's very commutable. We sit here approximately equidistant between Wellingborough, Bedford and St Neots railway stations, from where fast and frequent trains reach central London in as little as 40 minutes. So in actual fact, you could be in central London within an hour from leaving your house. Also nearby, you have fantastic schooling options. Private schools wise, Oundle, Bedford, Kimbolton and Wellingborough schools are all between 7 and 14 miles. There are great restaurants in the area, the best of which arguably is the Plough at Bolnhurst, around a 15-minute drive away. So for more information about the Old Rectory or to arrange a viewing, please contact me via our Bedford offices.